Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of the Echo Show 10. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as an Echo Show 10 expert. Let's get started. You can see on the front of the box, you've got a picture of the device itself, a video call going on where you're video chatting using the built-in camera, and of course you can use Alexa to communicate to other Alexa devices. On the side of the box, we've got some information. In the back, another image of the device. It looks like you're using it for cooking, and Alexa is happy to help. And then some more information right here on the side. So on the very top, they've got the pill strap to make it really easy to open this box. All you have to do is just rip the pill strap off, and we can go ahead and do that right now. So I'll peel it back, and it rips off just like that. Really easy to open up. And now I can open the top of the box and remove the Alexa device. So it opens up just like that. Inside we've got a large 10-inch display, and we can pull off the cardboard at the top here, so it looks like our charger is housed in this. We can pull out the charger because we'll need to plug that up, the power adapter I should say. It provides power to the device, so we'll go ahead and set that to the side. And then it looks like that is everything that's in the cardboard, so I'll throw the cardboard away there, and then here we have it, the device itself. You can see we've got some manual and paperwork in the top of the box right here. We can pull that out and take a look at what that looks like. Hello, important information, and more stickers and devices there. So important information here in the top, you don't want to forget that. We'll go ahead and put that to the side, and then we're just left with the actual device itself. You can see the display house is housed on this lovely speaker here. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up and out of the box, and then we'll set it on the desk. So just like that, it comes right out, and it's wrapped, and it swivels like this. So you can see here in the back you've got the speaker and the display right out front. And that is everything that is in the box there. You can see there's nothing else in the box there, so we'll go ahead and throw the box away, and we'll center the lovely new Alexa device here. So it looks like I can go ahead and remove this covering here that's on the display just by lifting it up like that, and it comes off. And you can see the display here, and it swivels perfectly like this all around, so it's really nice that it can follow you there, especially if you're doing video chats. And now, if we look at our controls, they're all the way at the top there. You've got the mute option, which mutes your microphone, and you can no longer access the voice commands that way. You've got the volume down right here. You've got the volume up, and then you've got this protection here for the camera, and if you don't want the camera to be visible, if you don't want anyone to drop in or to be able to see you, you've got this hard switch right here that covers the camera. You just slide it on and it disables it, and then the camera cannot be used in the software at all. So very cool privacy feature there that allows us to stay protected in our homes. So I'll go ahead and take the rubber band off here of the power adapter, and of course you'll plug this in into your wall, and you'll plug this in into the back of the Echo over here. So we'll take a look at the bottom and see where we plug this in at. Oh look, they've got a brand new another pill tab here. So we can peel this off. There's a plastic covering on the bottom. We'll go ahead and peel that off just like this, and you can see it swivel there. So we've peeled that covering off, and underneath that covering here, you've got the power adapter inside the speaker on the very bottom. You'll go ahead and plug in that power cord here, and it plugs in just like that, and the wire has a spot for the wire to sit outside as it swivels around. So that's where you plug in your cable at the very bottom of the device under the speaker. And then of course, we can turn this around and plug the other end into the wall. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera, and we'll get this booted up and go through that setup process and see what it's like to set up this brand new device. Alright, here we have it. We have connected the power adapter to the wall and into the actual base of this device, and it's booting up. It has the Amazon logo on the front of it, and we can see here that it's successfully connected to power, and we'll be able to go through the setup process. And then of course the Echo logo and the sound, you can hear it coming in right there. It's beautiful as it lets us know that this is being booted up for the very first time. So there are a couple things you'll need in order to have this a successful boot up. The first process is the Alexa application on your mobile phone. If you go into your mobile app store, you'll be able to download the Alexa application and successfully manage this device. It says getting your device ready. This may take a moment. The second thing you need is Wi-Fi. So it will need to be connected to your local Wi-Fi router. So your internet connection, it provides the signal to this device and allows you to call out commands and get information from the internet. So first up here wants us to select our device language, and you can see that there's this wide 10-inch screen that we have. We can swipe, it's touchscreen, you can move around, and it is beautiful. This is one of the biggest devices from Echo and Alexa and Amazon. So it's a large screen, and we can tap on it just like this. We can select our language, and then
hello, ready for setup.
Then it starts speaking to us. That's awesome. Hello, ready for setup. We are definitely ready for setup here at AppFind, where we can continue by connecting to our Wi-Fi network. So we'll go ahead and select our Wi-Fi network and then move forward. It'll ask us to type in that Wi-Fi password. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I have successfully connected it to Wi-Fi. It's connecting. I've entered my password. You'll definitely need your Wi-Fi password if you're on a protected network in order to securely connect to the internet on this Alexa device. So it's connecting, it's processing, it's fetching registration status, and it's getting this set up for the very first time. This is something that you only have to do once in order to successfully set up your account. So you will not need to do this every time you boot up. Next up, it wants us to connect the Amazon account. So to create a new account, you have to visit Amazon.com on your phone or on a computer or tablet. But for here, it wants us to enter in our Amazon connection password or phone number and our email or phone number or a password connected to that email or phone number. So I'll go ahead and do this process off camera, and we'll be right back. Alright, now it's successfully registering this product. I've entered in my Amazon username and password successfully, and it's loading. So you will need to use the touchpad right here on the display to manually type in your username and password. Hopefully it's not too long and you're able to get set up. So you can see, hi Justin, this Echo Show 10 is now registered, and by continuing, you agree to the conditions of use and all the terms found here. So we'll go ahead and hit the continue button, but in order to use this product, you will need to agree to those Amazon conditions and the terms. So we'll go ahead and hit continue and move forward in the process of getting this device set up for the very first time. First things first, Alexa is designed to protect your privacy. So we can learn more at the website listed there, amazon.com/Alexa privacy. You can go ahead and hit continue to move forward to the next thing. I love the satisfying tone every time we hit continue. It's like doom. So next up, we want to select our time zone. It's automatically identified that for us, North America Pacific Standard Time, and we'll go ahead and hit continue and move forward. Listen to the tone there. Maybe I can turn it up some and you can hear it. So you can see I can use the volume buttons on the top here, turn up the tone, and there we go. So it asks where this Amazon Echo was located in terms of its physical address. Sometimes you can ask Amazon to purchase things for you or what the weather is, and it will know where you live and be able to answer those questions based off where you live. So it asked us what our address was, and we selected that, and then it moved us on to the next prompt where it wants to know what room our show is in. So we can scroll through. You can see I've already got a few groups right here, like the main bedroom and the office. I think I'm going to put this show in the dining room, and we'll have kind of like a first impression, kind of when you walk in the door. Since the dining room is almost right there in front of us, we'll be able to see the Echo Show and all of maybe some family photos and context of information about what's going on in the house right when we walk in, and have a screen right there near the door. So I'm just going to select dining room, and then it allows us to name this. I'm just going to put a additional name here, dining. So adding in additional naming here because I have a lot of these Alexa devices and you want to know which one is which. So we'll go ahead and put dining room on there. and then continue. So next up, we can choose the photo display. You can upload photos to Amazon Photos, choose an album, or you can have seasonal options right here: nature, travel, art, abstract shapes. I think I am going to go with some art, and then we'll hit continue, and that will be the photo display of what we see when we walk up to this Alexa. And then later we can upload photos or choose an album inside of this configuration here for the photo display. But we'll hit the continue button. We've selected which part we want to show on the display, and now it is updating it for us. So device updates are available. Your Echo Show 10 device will be updated to the latest software. This could take about 10 minutes once the download is complete. So this may take some time. You'll need to have it powered in. You definitely do not want to unplug it while it updates. You want to make sure that it stays plugged in and the power is good to go and your Wi-Fi is connected, and that you can hit this download and install button, and it'll start
Updating this device.
Thanks, Alexa. I love the voice activation here. It lets us know at every moment what it's doing. So just let us know that it's updating the device. This could take up to 10 minutes or more. And then, of course, it has the important message right here: do not unplug. This can definitely corrupt your Echo Show if you unplug it during an update and it messes up the software. You do not want that to happen. So keep it plugged in, powered up. It's updating, it's downloading it over Wi-Fi, and it even has a progress bar right here for the bottom so we can see exactly what that looks like. And then, of course, it's offering some suggestions of what we can do inside the Alexa app, such as make music a part of your routine. You can set up routines in the Alexa app. And there's a ton of things you can do. You can organize your life, link your Google Calendar under settings, and then ask Alexa about appointments, and it can know about things that are going on in your day. So that's a really cool feature, and we'll demo some features in the Alexa app after we get this fully set up, and you'll be able to see how those two very closely work together. Once you log in with your Amazon account on this device here, pairs it to the Alexa app, and you can log into the Alexa app and manage all of the settings for this device. So we'll review that later in this video. You can manage your smart home. You can do all kinds of things with this lovely display and the Alexa app built right into this incredible platform. So we're going to let this update, and as soon as it updates and allows us to proceed with setting up this device, we'll be right back. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a second. So we just got the powering off screen and successfully booted down, and it's doing its first restart, and of course it's a black screen. Don't be too alarmed because we've got the Amazon logo right back up. It's just a quick 10 seconds of black screen there. And now we've got this screen that says updating. Screen will go black for up to 1 minute when complete. Check out today's sponsor, Rakuten, where you can get a $30 bonus today when you sign up using the link in the description, appfind.org/Rakuten. You can shop at your favorite stores with over 3,500 stores to check out, and you install the plugin, create an account on Rakuten, and earn cash back today. It's really cool that you can come here and get paid to shop, and of course you can earn your $30 bonus today using the link in the description. This helps out the AppFind channel a lot, so check out today's sponsor, Rakuten, using the link appfind.org/Rakuten.
I'm back. Let's continue.
Alright, updating. I'm back. Let's continue, Alexa said. So we've got loading. It's loading. It's probably trying to remember where we left off in that setup process and gathering all of the information that we've already submitted and then preloading that up. So it remembers we left off at the photo display. We can choose again here what we want. I selected art, so I'm going to select art one more time and then hit continue, and it plays that audio tone, and we can finish setting up this process here. So your appointments, their reminders, everyone's Alexa. Set up a profile for you and each of your family members, and Alexa will keep track of it all. So you can hit later if you want to do this later, or you can set it up now. I'll go ahead and set up a profile right now. So I'll tap that button, we get a black screen, and it loads here, and we'll see what this process looks like as we set up a profile. Now I think one cool thing about profiles is the fact that multiple people in your house can have them. So you can have one for, your kids or your family members, and you can select who is who, and they can know who is who when you're using Alexa. So let's start with me. You can see here we've got some kid accounts already right here on the Alexa device. We can scroll down and we can see which accounts are already on our Amazon account. I'm just going to select my name, and we'll continue with that at first. So This is what Alexa will call us, first name, last name, and then we'll hit agree. And of course, by hitting agree, you agree to all the Alexa terms of use. So we'll hit agree and continue, and we'll set up my profile. So here's how Alexa says your name. You can hit the play button. Let's see what it says.
Justin.
Justin, that sounds perfect. So we press the play button to hear how it sounds, and then it asks us, how's that? Nailed it, it sounded great. Now if Alexa mispronounced your name, you can hit this let's fix that button and teach it the proper way to say your name. That way when it talks to you, it knows how to properly say your name. So I'm going to hit nailed it because it sounds great. And now add Visual ID to this Echo. Visual ID enables Amazon to recognize when you are near this device and provide you with a more personalized experience. For example, Alexa can give you personalized greetings and update the screen to show you information you care about. So this is really neat because there's a camera right here, and whenever you walk up to this with Visual ID, this Echo can identify you and provide information that's related to you. And that's basically what this is saying. It helps personalize your experience, and it may not be able to tell the difference, especially if you're twins or brothers or have other family members that look like you. So you don't want to enable this if you don't want your private information being linked to your possible family members or doppelgangers. So you want to, either set that up later if that's you, or we can hit agree and continue. I'm going to go ahead and set this up because I think this is one of the coolest features of this device, that you can walk up to it and it already know who you are, and then it can provide information regarding to that. So I'm just going to hit agree and continue, and we'll set up this process. So it's loading. So we've got Visual ID right here. You can see the camera is in the way. So I'm going to scoot this back some and see if I can get me in it versus the camera. So you can kind of still see the Alexa right there. So it says when you're ready, tap begin. I'm going to scoop my face and I'm going to angle the camera over somewhere over here so it can still see my face, it can still see the camera, and you can still see this too. And then we'll hit begin.
To get started, look directly at the screen.
So I'm smiling, I'm looking
Tilt
at the
your head
screen.
up.
This is cool, tilting the head up.
Look to your right.
Look to my right.
Tilt your head down.
The sound effects
Look
are
to your
beautiful.
left.
Look to my left. Looking. Saving Visual ID, and you can get a nice check mark there. So Alexa will know when I'm near because it's taking photos of me. I looked up, to the right, down, and to the left. You got to see that whole process. I'm going to scoot the device right back here to the center so you can get a better look at it, but you got to see how that worked. And if you have if I just want to recall how this is on a little swivel here, so I can move this around with the flick of the finger. That is just so cool. But Alexa now has Visual ID, and I will know when I'm near. It's saved on this device itself. So let's go ahead and hit the continue button and proceed. So one of my favorite features of this. So update, we can edit name and pronunciation. Your profile information can be updated here. Edit your name and image above to confirm. So I'm going to see if I can add a photo right here. Why not? Profile photo. So I'm going to scoot this over. You can still see me, and I'm just going to smile and take a photo. Alright, now I have a photo on my Amazon account. We'll hit use photo, saving your selfie. That is great. This is so cool of a setup process, and of course, when you get your device, or if you have it and you're setting it up now, you'll get to go through this exact same process here. So now I have a profile photo, we've got my name, and it looks good to me. We'll tap that button and move forward. So now we'll go ahead, we'll look, you can add a profile for each family member. So if you want to add in a kid profile or another family member in here, you can do this. You can just hit the add someone else button, or if they're already in your Amazon account, you can select that right there. So we'll say that's everyone for now, and we'll move forward with setting up this device, and we'll see what's next on the agenda. So we've got our visual face enrolled. Next up, we're running, and it just loaded up Amazon in the web browser. I'm not sure why it did that, but I'm just going to hit the X button and see what happens. So we'll try this one more time. So Echo Show can help monitor your home. Allow members of your household to live stream this Echo Show camera anytime. So next up is letting us know that if we want to use this as kind of like a security camera. And if you do, you can just hit enable. If you don't, you hit not now. And you'll be able to live stream this camera anywhere in the Alexa app. Let's go ahead and hit enable for now. All set, your Echo Show will now appear as a camera in your Alexa app. Go to devices and cameras and try a live view. So we'll try that in a bit. So to customize camera features, go to settings on this device. We'll hit done. And now it's moving on its own, getting ready for motion. So I'm going to move this back because now it's important for you to be able to see. But it totally just pivoted itself to the left there. So where's your Echo Show placed? This will help set the best range of motion. So we can say on an island, against a wall, or in a corner. This will be set in the dining room, and it's not going to be on an island. Will it be against the wall? It'll kind of be against the wall, and not so much in the corner. So I'm just going to go with this middle option right here, against the wall. Preview how far your device will rotate as the screen moves. Make sure you can see it from different places in the room. So it's previewing motion. It's letting you know what, the range of motion of what you can see and what you can't see. So if there are other objects nearby, this may be an issue. You may need to move those objects. So it's just previewing the motion range, and that is really cool that it can do this. I think setting up this whole process. So this shows how far your device will rotate. Slide the endpoints if you'd like to adjust it. So I think if something would have been hit, it would have probably stopped itself and then just remembered not to extend that far again. Because there may be like a vase or another computer or monitor or something next to it. If it rotates, you don't want it to hit every time. But it showed a full 180-degree cycle there that it could rotate. And you can adjust that minimum rotation vibe just like this by using the points on the left and right. You can even say it can rotate all the way almost to 360. Not quite. We'll go ahead and have these just be 180 for now. And you can come back and modify this in the settings here. So it previews motion. And it looks like we have to preview it in order to save it. So that's interesting. So we'll preview this one more time. Previewing motion, don't unplug your device. So it rotates to the left and to the right just to make sure that it can. I wonder here, if I stop it, it will just move itself back. And then if I stop it right here, it'll just move itself back. And it says, hey, you've detected an obstacle and updated the range of motion. So what it's doing is it's trying to make sure it doesn't break the motor every time it moves. So if it moves to the left or right, if there's something next to it, it's not going to force itself to run, into it. So by me sticking my hand out, it detected an obstacle, it moved itself back to the front, and it adjusted the range of motion instead of a 180 degrees. Since I stopped it before it hit 180 degrees, we got this new limited range of motion. We can hit save here. Now use the slider to set the idle position. This is where the screen will face when it's not in use. Your device bumped into something. Please make sure there's nothing. We'll hit continue. So we can select this little dot here in the middle, and that will be where the screen will remember to live. So it'll always be, let's set it to right here where it's facing the camera. And then we'll hit next. And now we're all set. We're all good to go. So we'll hit this continue button right here, and it's loading.
Today's video is sponsored by Bot Builders. If you've seen AI and wondered how you can make money using AI, then this free Bot Builders webinar is something you should definitely sign up for. You'll learn how you can generate a passive income by building AI bots for businesses, even if you have no tech experience. Sign up for the free AI MasterClass today using the link in the description or going to appfind.org/botbuilders. It's a free AI Masterclass hosted by one of the top ManyChat bot experts, Matt Leitz, where he will walk you through how you can earn an income by building AI bots for businesses and take advantage of the AI revolution. You can sign up for the free AI Masterclass at appfind.org/botbuilders or using the link in the description.
Welcome to Amazon Sidewalk. So Sidewalk is a shared network that helps devices talk to one another and work better. It's great if you've got things like Ring smart lights, object trackers, and other things in the Amazon device family. These all can communicate to one another, and it kind of works like a Wi-Fi extender. So it can extend the coverage of Sidewalk enabled devices, and then they can all talk to each other in a happy family. This is optional. You can hit the disable button if you do not want it. You can learn more at amazon.com/sidewalk, or you can hit the continue button and turn on this feature. I'm going to turn it off for now because I don't have a lot of Amazon device networks. But the interesting thing about this is if you have this enabled, even your neighbors theoretically could use it. And I'm not sure I want my neighbors using my Wi-Fi bandwidth, but if you turn this on, they can all talk to one another in a very happy family, and extends the coverage of Sidewalk enabled devices. So I'm going to disable this for now, and if you'd like to, you can enable it. So help find things with Sidewalk. You can help your neighbors find pets and important items connected to the Sidewalk network. So if they have tracker tags and all that, this device can identify where they're located. I'm going to disable this again because I don't want to use, I know it's not a lot of bandwidth. It doesn't take up that much. But I'm going to disable this from my end. And then, of course, if you want to turn this on, you can just hit this continue button right here. Loading. So next up, we've got all the offers. We successfully set up this device, but now it wants more. It wants us to sign up for Amazon Music, which is $5.99 a month, $5.99 a month. You can start a 30-day trial. I'm going to hit this small fine print that says no thanks. I can't even zoom into that. That's interesting, but I'm going to hit no thanks. I'm not interested in Amazon Music. If you are, you can hit the subscribe button and pay for it. Get a month free and $5.99 after that if you're in the US here. Next up is the Audible. Listen to audiobooks, podcasts, and more with audiobooks. You can start a 30-day free trial, or you can say no thanks. I'm going to hit the no thanks button. Not interested in audiobooks, but it is a really neat feature right here on your Alexa that you can play, an audiobook. So I'm going to hit no thanks. Let's take us home. We're almost done, and we're ready to set up. We get this beautiful sound that it plays.
This device is ready.
This device is ready. Thank you, Alexa. That is so good to hear. Really excited to get this device up and running and to see what it looks like to actually use it, because it's a pretty powerful device. It's one of the best devices out here from Amazon, with this lovely large display, and of course with the power of Alexa built right in. So we can see it's tilting a little bit, it's moving around. We've got a black screen, and now the time in the top left has come on, and we are good to go. So it looks like it's loading. It says, "Good afternoon, Justin." It's identified me using the camera, and it knows that I'm looking at it because my name popped up compared to, we had another profile set up, and with the visual ID, they'd be able to be notified too. So it doesn't look like any artwork. Oh, here it comes. It took a while. It took about 60 seconds for everything to load in here, but now that we have everything loaded in, look at it. We've got our brand new device from Amazon successfully set up. We've got, the profile in the top right. We've got the time. It looks like it's going to the screensaver mode where it's got the art that we suggested. And of course, you can see the time really big, the date and everything. You can swipe to enter in the device, and you've got multiple ways to interact with this. So the first way is touch. You can swipe around. You can see there are 4 items in my shopping list, and there's a tip at the very bottom that offers a voice command. You can say the wake word, which is this word right here, Alexa. And then you can follow that up with a prompt or a sentence or a statement or a question. For this prompt, it says, "What is on my shopping list?" And then Alexa will answer. You can continue to swipe. You can see that one package was delivered yesterday. This is connected to our Amazon account and all of our Amazon products. We can keep swiping. It has all these recommendations for food, for weather, for art, for packages. You can see popular games that Alexa calls skills that you can play right here on your device. You can see how much is gold or how much gold is in the ocean. Let's try that really quick. So you just have to say the wake word, which is Alexa, and then it'll listen to us, and then you just insert the question after. So let's try it. Alexa, how much gold is in the ocean?
There is an estimated 20 million tons of gold in the ocean, which is equivalent to approximately $700 trillion in value.
So there's 20 million tons of gold in the ocean. That is a lot.
And here's more about that.
So you can see multiple things happen here. I'm going to slide this back over so you can see it. You can see the screen provided a ton of information. So it not only answered the question verbally, but it provided that answer right here on the screen. It provided the atomic number, the atomic mass, the element symbol, related questions that other people typically ask about this. And then it offered some suggestions of things that we may be interested in. So you can tap on it and learn more about these other objects like diamond, tin, and more. Or you can use Alexa and continue the conversation. So Alexa is a voice assistant. It's extremely powerful, and you can answer almost anything of it. You just say Alexa and insert the question after it. We got this notification to try Amazon Kids for 1 month for free. We'll just ignore that. I'm not signing up for a free trial anytime soon. Alexa, go home. And now we're back at our home screen where we can continue swiping. So you may be wondering, what else can you do with Alexa? What do the device controls look like? So I want to show you two things. The first thing are the buttons on the top. So we reviewed these in the beginning, but I'm going to demo them one more time. So the first button that we have is the mute button. And it looks like this on the very left side. When I press this, it turns off the voice controls for Alexa. And watch how it turns red. So you'll see at the very bottom, this bar turns red when I press this button. That means Alexa is no longer listening to you, and you cannot say the wake word in order to ask it a question. You'll have to turn this off in order for Alexa to be listening and for you to say the word Alexa and following it up with a question. I'll go ahead and turn it off. And now we've got volume down right here, volume up right here. And then, of course, the camera covering slot. It lets us know the camera cover is closed and your camera will be off, and you've got to physically move the switch over in order to access it. So we'll go ahead and hit continue for that, and then we can undo the camera slot just like that. So camera is on, enabling motion. So those are some cool tips right there using the controls at the very top. You may be wondering, how do you get access to your settings right here on the Alexa device? You can see they updated my profile photo that I took. I don't know if maybe I can bring this closer, but that is really neat. We took this on the setup process during the setup process, and now it's right here in the top right. So I really like that. Next up, I'm going to show you how to access the settings on Alexa. So Alexa's listening. I said the word Alexa and you see the blue light comes on. That means she's listening and you can ask it any question. So the first way you can get to settings is just by saying, Alexa, go to settings. So I'm going to do that. Alexa, open settings.
Here's settings.
And now settings is open. Anytime you want to go home, you just say, Alexa, go home. Alexa, go home. And now we're back at our home screen. Another way you can access settings is by swiping down from the top. So if this is in the center here, we're going to swipe down from the top, and we have all of these fine controls right here that we can access and control on our device. Settings is the first one. And we can open it up and we have access to all of these settings right here on our device. So anything you need to control and configure, you'll find right here in settings. Alexa, go home. We can swipe down from the top and you can get more controls just with the press of a button. Like if you don't want to be notified of any notifications, you can turn on Do Not Disturb. You can adjust the screen brightness. You can enable smart motion. You can read notifications, alarms, photo frame, communicate, music, smart home, video, routines, active media. You've got a ton of settings right there. All you have to do is just swipe down from the very top and you've got access to all of your settings right there on your device. A really cool thing. So next up, I want to show you some more commands. Like for example, if you want to know the weather, you just say, Alexa, what's the weather?
Good afternoon, Justin. The current weather is 63 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Throughout the day you can expect more of the same, with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 46 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather in New York?
Currently, in New York it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect clouds, with a low of 47 degrees. Also, there's a wind advisory in effect on Monday, December 18th from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Do you want more details?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Alexa, set an alarm for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Alarm set for 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 seconds.
10 seconds, starting now.
So you can see, all I have to do is just say Alexa and then follow it up with a prompt. You can see an alarm is set for tomorrow morning, a timer is set, and 2, 1. Alexa, stop. So you can see here, Alexa is following me around, so it keeps turning to the left because I'm on the left side of the camera. So that's one really neat feature about this Alexa, is it can swivel around and follow you around. So now that I'm in the middle of the camera, it's facing the camera, and now it has some suggestions for us. We can ask it to tell a story, or to make a video note, or to turn on discover Alexa, turn on the vacuum cleaner. I'm going to hit the X of these options here, and then you can also cancel alarms. So I don't want this particular device waking me up in the living room. I'm just going to keep the alarm set up for the ones that I have in my bedroom. So to turn it off, you just say, Alexa, disable my 6 a.m. alarm.
6 a.m. alarm canceled.
So there are no alarms set. Alexa, go home. So this is really neat. You have full access right here to this brand new Alexa device where you can swipe to learn more information about food recipes, Amazon orders, news. They have an incredible home screen. You can see the art here that I selected. You can swipe down for notifications. We can adjust brightness. We can adjust all those controls here. And Alexa is fully fledged. Next up, we're going to check out the Alexa app. So you'll want to search for the Alexa app in your app store. You can see right here, we have the first choice, Amazon Alexa, and we can go ahead and open this up. The first feature I want to show you, once we have this synced to our Amazon account, during the setup process, we enabled this camera to be viewable within the Alexa app. If you do not want anyone to see you can just swipe this over. You see it covers the camera, it turns it off, and no one can actually see you in the Alexa app. But while this is turned to the left here and the camera is visible, anyone in your family can hop over to the camera section right here, tap on cameras, and then select the camera. We just selected the Echo Show dining room camera. So now you can see here I have a full feed of this camera right here within the Alexa app on my phone. And you can come here, you can turn off your mic, turn on the speaker, you can see that it's live, and it provides a message right here, household members viewing your camera. So anyone that has access to the Alexa app inside your household can use this feature. This green bar pops up at the bottom to let you know that it is streaming from the camera live. And of course you can see right here on the camera. And if we just turn this over to the right, it will instantly disable it. It'll go black, camera is off, and a household member is no longer viewing. So you can see that really cool feature right here inside the Alexa app. And of course, this is great if you want to peek in, and see and communicate with someone. And this place is in the dining room. If you're at the shopping center, you want to purchase something and you want to get a quick view of the dining room and see what ingredients you do have, you can peep right in and see that. So you've got various different options right here inside the Alexa app. This device is extremely powerful, and that's just one of the features right here built right in. If we head over to the devices section, you can see all the Alexa devices that you actually have. This one, of course, is called the dining room. We'll tap on this, and you can see that you can adjust the volume, you can drop in, you can turn on Do Not Disturb, or you can go to the camera. You can add alarms and timers right here. You can have daily memories, a curated selection of your photos automatically refreshing daily, or you can manually select photos right here. So really cool options that you have right here inside the Alexa app. You can see your shopping list. You can see other smart lights that we have set up inside. We can say, Alexa, turn off the office lights.
Okay.
And since Alexa is connected to my smart home and I have various smart lights inside of the house, With smart home, you can see all the various different devices on the Alexa device right here itself. You can see the groups that you have, the lights, and the cameras. You can just tap on which one you want and access them right here from the smart home section of the Alexa device. And all you have to do is say, Alexa, open smart home.
Okay.
And these are the options that you have right here in the smart home section. So Alexa's extremely powerful and really cool. To see the best AI tools and apps, go to appfind.ai for a full list of hundreds of tools. Also, subscribe to our weekly newsletter using the link in the description at appfind.ai/newsletter to get a weekly email update of the best AI tools in your inbox. And make sure to sign up for other recommended newsletters as well. That way, you can always stay up to date with the latest AI tools in tech. So this has been a complete beginner's guide to this incredible Amazon Alexa device. Thanks for watching today's video on this incredible Amazon Alexa device. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and let us know what your favorite feature of this Amazon device is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. We love producing these videos for you and can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.